Check my technique. Coming from my technique. You wanna feel my technique? It's pure. Bad bitches to the left.
It has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that toothless Krishan, the girlfriend of BlueFace Baby, has just gone to jail for punching BlueFace in the face at some local bar.
Damn!
Okay, so I don't know too much about the relationship history of BlueFace. I don't really know much about BlueFace Baby at all, to be honest with you. And the only context that I have is 2019 at the BET Awards when we actually met. And he was fine as hell in person. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, that motherfucker looked good as hell, child. I wish I could say that I was lying. He smelled good, he looked good, and I could see that cock through them pants. How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, he was my height. I was in high heel shoes. I do believe I was in high heels. Yes, I was. And he was fine as hell. Well, since that time period, he was on the come up when I was on the come up. So we kind of had adjacent coming upness, if you will, except he lapped me with all his antics and things of that nature. And ironically, the rappers of this time and age are more so known for their antics outside of their non-rapping ability. Because if you ask me, that motherfucker can't rap worth a damn. Okay, and that's no motherfucking shame. Okay, he can't rap, Tekashi can't rap, and yet these motherfuckers are getting a bag off of the rap community, and people are capitalizing on them, particularly because I feel like the generation of under mine has lost a level of intelligence, and they are capitalizing on people they want to be like instead of talent, which I feel like should be a shift in the entertainment industry. Anyway, the time I met BlueFace, I really didn't know who he was. I was working the radio room in the BET Awards of 2019, and in the radio room, for those of you guys who don't know, it's a media outlet. So all these celebrities are in the same area, and the broadcaster or the people who are assigned to get the story are there too, and they venture from table to table. In this same event, the baby walked right past my table because I was sitting there, which let me know that Kirk...
Bart, how you doing?
But that's not who I'm reading today, baby, okay? Anyways, in this place, nobody's really a celebrity. We're there to get the story, and the celebrities are there to give us their story, and it's how you get press and things of that nature. Well, they had a buffet, right? They had a buffet. It was a whole bunch of gourmet prepared food. It was like crab meat, fried chicken, okra, collard greens, macaroni and cheese. I do remember there was a baked potato over there, and I remember there was a vegan portion with a whole bunch of beets and stuff like that. Well, I'm in line, right? And there's an executive producer in front of me, and I think she was producing for Spotify at the time. BlueFace decides he wants to walk his tattooed face up in there, skip the executive producer that was in front of me, right? And steal the last piece of goddamn chicken right in front of that bitch face. He did. I wish I could tell you that he didn't, but that's exactly what he did. Okay, I know. That's what he did. So give me chicken emojis in the comment section. I'm still friends with Allison to this day. I think she works for Viacom now. Anyway, but that's the first time I met BlueFace Baby. But he was considerate enough to give my nigga bitch ass up and give a picture during that time period. So that's the only personal relation I have with him. But since that time period, his relationships have been just extremely dysfunctional. And again, I don't follow this story too closely. I actually had to dive in and do some research on this before I actually rendered some type of or any type of reading on this blue-faced individual. Well, basically, there has been stories about his mother beating him up, or him beating up his mother and his sister and kicking them out of the house. This new girl by the name of Krishan, I saw her being toothless on Instagram and saying that she was doing that for BlueFace, which was completely hilarious. I mean, I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at these girls from time to time. I mean that was funny. There have been a number of stories about his chauvinism, I guess his manipulation when it comes to women. But again, I don't really too much dive too far deep out into the story. I just subscribed to his OnlyFans thinking I was gonna see some dick, and all I see is what I don't like. That being vagina all over the place and girls flopping their ass that looks like Lizzo's ass done went through the metaverse, child. I don't, you know. Okay, so this morning as I was getting ready, I was asking my audience the questions that I should be asking about this BlueFace situation. So I'm going to ask the questions that you guys said that I should be asking about this. One of the things that I will comment on before I say this is that, first of all, girls, especially girls in Hollywood and LA and stuff like that, stop doing anything for money. Okay, stop doing anything for money. Stop embarrassing yourself to be with somebody who has money. Okay, it's at this point it is becoming sad. Okay, we've already seen what happened with motherfucking R. Kelly and how he was manipulating those girls. And word around the street is R. Kelly might get out of jail here soon because of a COVID-19 stipulation. But you didn't hear that from fucking me. But girls, y'all gotta be more than gold diggers at this point in time. You guys are queens. Okay, now I could see if you was trying to use the nigga for what he had, and then you go off and do something productive because he was trying to manipulate you in the first place, and the manipulator gets manipulated. Now that's a story that I would love to see. But you're literally taking your front tooth out saying it is for someone. That's a mental illness, if you ask me. That's not right. You don't do that for nobody. But hey, who am I to speak? Because I spent $100,000 on a nigga that didn't even live in this country. And y'all followed that motherfucking story. And you know, I felt Puerto Rican when I was dating him. Sure did.
I felt Puerto Rican in this. Rican.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
But lesson learned, and now he went to jail. Okay.
Y'all are going to jail. Period.
Okay, that's partly because he fucked with a bad bitch. But I also feel like there is this. When a dude is born in a toxic environment without the proper nurturing, they learn how to use what they have to manipulate, whether it is money, whether it is looks, whether it is false promises, or whether it's the glitz and glam of a lifestyle that baby girl probably felt like she couldn't achieve on her own. But it's sad watching the train wreck. I mean, and then what they do is they put the girls on drugs. That's the automatic. I learned that real quick because I didn't touch cocaine until my ex-boyfriend. They fuck your mind up, make you seem as if you crazy, and then you the one getting the short end of the stick when he's still rich and has recycled you like narcissists do. Krishan, before I read anything, I'm praying for you, sister. You know what I'm saying? You're a pretty girl. You know, I look at you and in your eyes, I want to cry, and I don't even know too much about the story that's going down. But for you to stand up at a bar and punch BlueFace in his face, and then you the one got arrested, knowing damn well that everybody is attuned to this toxic narrative that BlueFace is painting and that you're strung along for, it's kind of sad. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad. It's sad that we can't go to Bella Noche.
It's upsetting me in my home, girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to where the hell could you go?
That's just how I feel. And you know, people with the characteristics that I got done speaking about, they prey on the weak. They prey on the ones that are also traumatized. They prey on the ones that don't have a strong mind. It is manipulative mind control. That's what it is. And it's sad that men have to learn how to do this because they don't have intelligence, they don't have a belief, they don't have the education to stand on to be predominant members of society. So you turn into manipulators manipulating people who are also traumatized. It's a sick cycle that BlueFace unfortunately is participating in. That's just my opinion. But let's go ahead and read the fan readings that you guys have suggested that I read. These are questions that you guys put on the video when I was getting ready for this show. So let's go ahead and see exactly what done went down with BlueFace Baby and the questions therein. All right. Okay, Fog Machine, you done fucked it up for the day. You were supposed to be over here. Okay, somebody didn't show up to work today. Let me sip my coffee before I get into this. Okay, question number 1. That is good. I get me an Americano from Dunkin' Donuts. Baby, that'll be right. Okay, so question number 1 for my fans. It says, does his mama want to be with him romantically? Now, I will say that Ironically, this is a no. This says no. This says she doesn't want to be with him romantically. This says that she's extremely proud of him and that she feels like she is owed a piece of the pie that she has not gotten from him as of yet. Who spun this narrative? He did. The elder shows up upright. So he made his mother look crazy to try to manipulate her in the public eye to where she backs off of him with her request. Does he feel overwhelmed by his mother? The Queen Fraser card shows up upright, and as you can see, this is me tightly grasping my child in my arms. I will say that he does feel overwhelmed by her. I will also say that I can kind of relate to that energy because as I started making it and becoming successful, hiring a staff of people to work for me, my mother is trying to find her place in my livelihood too, except the only difference is my mother's not hood. My mother is Claire Huxtable to the bullshit, and her level of aggravation hits me a little different. This says that she is not. Is she physically attracted to her child? The shade shows up upright. This is the trick of the enemy. She is not attracted to her child. Okay, so I will go ahead and denounce that as of right now. I don't think BlueFace's mama wants to be with him romantically. I feel like she's overly attached to his career and who he is as an individual, and I feel like she doesn't know how to separate the two. I feel like BlueFace in his manipulation has spun the narrative of his mother wanting to be with him every time they have a conflict to put it on the mother and not on BlueFace. Okay, question number 2. When will Christian leave BlueFace? This is sad. This is saying that she's going to have to face some level of hospitalization, or be legally required to walk away from this individual. As you can see on this card here, I am walking away from a situation. This shows up in reverse. The Viper card shows up upright, and this is me being overtly determined for no reason, or overtly determined for something that's not going to bring gain. The Queen King shows up in reverse. So I don't even think in BlueFace's mind that he feels like he's in a tangible relationship with you. The Light Chief card shows up upright with the Duchess in reverse, suggesting that he's laughing at you behind your back. I don't feel like she is going to leave this individual unless the law gets involved. Is the law going to get involved? The Oracle is upright, suggests this is past tense. So was this last situation where she went to jail for punching him in the face, is that going to lead to her breaking up with him? This is not true. The Wild One shows up upright. We're going to see them together, but we're also going to see behavior be more exacerbated than this. Is BlueFace going to face any jail time behind this girl? The Carmen card shows up upright. I don't think he's going to face charges for this, but I do think this is going to add on to charges that he is going to face. When is this going down? The month of November of 2022. Okay, so that is question 2. Question 3 from the fans. Let's see what we got. Is he on the DL?
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay. I would not date a man. I would not tear a purse. I would not put on makeup. I will love a woman. Now, listen, y'all praise God with him. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold just 1 minute. Now either you gonna believe this stuff or you ought to stop preaching it. If you can't praise God with him, you're an unbeliever. Now somebody believe God with him. Hey! We don't just preach condemnation. We preach reconciliation.
Hey, BlueFace. Allow me to reintroduce myself. I'm Bootz. We met one time before at the BET Awards. Yeah. And I was wearing the sparkly robe It was nice. It was custom. I have money, and I have all my teeth. Yeah, my lipstick is a little janky right now, but we can fix that. You know, I just wanted to, you know, come to you to say I'm available. I'm here. Yes, and I think that with your face being blue and my nails being red, you know, there's nothing wrong with, you know, giving you some head. Can you guys still hear me? I just got a phone call. I think BlueFace just called me. So I'm sorry. Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can. The cards basically suggested that he is definitely on the down low and has a long-term down low partner. That's what the card said. The card said that, and I hate this shit. Here's a little excerpt of what I said about down low men before I actually did this reading. Okay, so I'm going to interject that there, and then we're going to go ahead and keep going. This is saying that he's dating someone who's also well-known. It's a down-low relationship, and both of them kiki about how they manipulate girls all the time. That's what this says. Will it ever come out to the public as to who he is dating? The reptile card shows up upright. It will be exposed. When is this? This is when the legalities in November start to trickle down. Everything gets exposed when a rich nigga goes to jail. So around November, I think we'll have some clarity about some homosexual behavior dealing with BlueFace. Does Sherian or Toothless Baby, does she know about this already? The quarantine card shows up upright. She's aware. Have they spoken about it or anything? No, they have not. The Ravage card shows up in the right. She's afraid to address this. This is toxic down low masculinity here at its finest. I believe that he's fucking. I believe that he has a homosexual partnership with somebody that we don't know of. Okay? And it's not up to me to tell y'all who that is, but I'm going to tell y'all to keep y'all damn Instagrams on around the month of November and December of this year to see how this will unfold. Number 4, is there voodoo involved with this? No, they wouldn't know how to cast out of a paper bag. This is called devil dick. He got devil dick, and I feel like some of y'all girls got that voodoo pussy. Raise your hand if you got that voodoo pussy in the audience out here. Okay, raise your hand. I got that voodoo pussy, and I got that devil dick because I am the nigga bitch up in geese.
Wait a damn minute.
Girl, shut the fuck up. This is what I'm gonna say. I'll say that his sex game makes girls hypnotized. Okay, niggas too. Hey, my God. I want to know, is it big? No, this is disappointing. It's not big. Okay, I want to know why he got the devil dick then. Oh, it's on his family. All the men in his family got that devil dick. So that means I could fuck you, your brother, and your cousin?
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women. I said women. I'm not gay.
Bitch, you think it's small. We need to be thinking big. You need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Last question for BlueFace. Is she being manipulated? I don't think you need a card for this. The doppelganger card is upright. That is the epitome of manipulation. This has been a nationwide reading on yet another down low celebrity manipulating bitches with no teeth. BlueFace Baby by none other than the best. Bootz Tarot. And hopefully he will break my hole. But for now, I guess you won't break my soul.
New salvation. New salvation. My own foundation, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So every time you do a celebrity reading, the receipts be coming super fast. So you just said it was the Devil D, it's the whole family. She is confirming that. She is thinking the same thing. She is saying the same thing. Now, will she leave? Probably not. But yeah.
I don't even know why I can't shake this. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not even sex that keeps together. It's like something spiritual. Like, it's too deep. Like, I really love this nigga. I don't know what to say. I also feel like if it was more of a man of God, or I don't know, sometimes people that's more in the world than spiritual, it's always going to be confrontation, because God is not confusing. But the fact that shit be confusing, I know